How did you meet Angie Martinez?
Angie Martinez was a listen. Angie Martinez was always like me and Pun. How we met? We definitely met from us going to the radio Hot 97. We had a good relationship with them. We didn't have no like Joe. Even Joe didn't have a type of relationship with Hot 97 where they had somebody in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to have a good. That was my mission anyway. That was everybody's mission. Pun, even Pun. Uh, and Angie was up there doing radio stations. We went one time to do flex and all of that. Do who else was up there? I think anyway, Angie was somebody that was big already. She already did Ladies Night and all of that, but she had her own radio show. She was Spanish, of course, you know what I'm saying? Everybody with the Spanish, we had to kind of move and blew up the spot in New York where the Spanish people were getting along and get a little proud about themselves. So it's only natural that Angie will want to be with the Spanish dudes that are rocking, you know what I'm saying, in hip hop. And she's a hip hop too. But always with respect. In the beginning, me and Pun did a little intro for her show. I did an intro for her show. She had a radio, like I told you, time on Hot 97. She had a spot up there. She had something bad on the beats. She had some other shit. But we did an intro for her show. Gave her love that way. Then after that, the googly eyes again. The fucking googly eyes, the softball with the extra looking at me like, right? So now I'm like this. Okay, cool. Hey, how you doing?
So you
you know,
never
hey.
found yourself attracted to her ever.
No. As friendship, I wanted to definitely keep that as friendship. Never wanted to cross because it was just too close. I brought. She came after we became friends. Like she invited me bowling and shit with the whole Hot 97. I'm bowling with her. Then she invited me to her house playing Monopoly and shit, rubbing my fucking hair, and I'm over here feeling like I don't know what I should do with this shit. And then she goes to my house. She goes to my house. She sees my son. I introduce her to my. I told you I don't do no fucking crazy shit like that. I feel awkward. She knows my wife. She knows my son. Like I introduced her. I brought her to my house. So after that, it's like definitely on a friend zone. Like unless you go out your way and dive into my balls and start blowing me, I can never. I can never be like the guy who initiates that because it's not me, right? But if you catch me in a Hennessy night and my zipper's down, your head might get pushed down there. But no, for real, I consider her as a friend. Um, I was helping her with some songs. I wrote the Jimmy song. I wrote the hook for her. I designed that whole song for her album. Um, she was coming to.
Was that the album with the song "If I Could Go"?
I do not know nothing of she done besides the Jimmy's Copacabana.
Yeah, Sicario.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think so. Sakari's a good guy too. Salute to him. But he was helping out a lot with the lyrics. Um, he was the one that was penning things down. He sounded like Jay-Z a little too much. That's what the problem was.
He definitely sounded like
Yeah,
Jay.
yeah. But he was dope writer. And but me and her, man, always cool, man. Picking up from house to house. She picking me up. It was that kind of relationship. You know what I'm saying? And Joe had told me, get Cuban, why are you hanging out so much with her? Stay away from her. She only wants to use us for the Terror Squad brand. Exact words out of his mouth. She doesn't love. She don't fucking rock with us, my nigga. She was want to be down with it. She want to hop on the bandwagon because we hot right now. She never gave me love like that. Exactly his words. And I go, that was you. Fucking beluga with fucking pregnant fucking forehead. You gotta let the Cuban smooth guy talk. I didn't say that, but I was just like, yo, my dude, but that was your experience with her. Now she's interested in fucking chilling with us. Maybe we could, I'm thinking for the team, like, yo, we got a person now, radio person now. We got it with us. What's the fucking hurt in that? What's the problem in that? Let's use this. One come out of album. We come out with anybody comes from Terror Squad. We're gonna get love. That's I'm thinking right? So why is the fucking supposed to be leader, the boss of the fucking frogs right here, telling me that this is a bad idea? Why? I'm already signed to you. Yeah. Why is it a bad idea? Why is he the only one telling me, why am I hanging out with her? She doesn't really, why am, he's hating on our relationship, me and Angie Martinez. You ask yourself why? You can't understand at that time, right? Because I'm doing things for the team. I'm bringing power players to the team, right? She's a host in the Hot 97. She's a voice there. But it's a good connection. You know what I'm saying? Then that things happens to me. We go our separate ways, me and Joe. She interviews Joe on Hot 97. A week later, after I get cut, I tell her, yo, how you gonna interview them? What, show me my interview now. Because this wasn't the business, right? But this is still friendship. This is still, you know what happened. This happened at your party. Because I got cut in Angie Martinez album release party. But listen, the reason I told you why would this guy hate so much of mine and Angie's relationship, right? When I'm your artist, she's gonna be pumping my song. My song equals more money in your pocket. What the everything works. But as soon as that happens to me, wow, Angie, like I said, does an interview with Joe, lets him speak his side, everything. I say, yo, and she knows the story. She came to see me when I got cut in my house. I told her the story exactly the way it is, the way I've been telling it now. She never had me ever again in that studio for me to tell my side of the story. But she let Joe tell his side of the story. And now they're the best friends. They're the Beluga, Mrs. Beluga, and the sister Beluga, and the brother Beluga. You know, see the way she swelled up? She looked like him, you know? But I think it was, I don't know, the Chucky effect. The spirit of the fat motherfucker went into her, and then the skinny went to him. Something like that. My dula, my dollar, my bala. Well, I forgot what the fuck he said, but Chucky, he was trying to get the spirit to the boy. Listen to me. After these messages, we'll be right back. Let me smoke a cigarette.